the pronio, and finally you can join the line. First of all, the dome never happened before in the villa. Second of all, the pronio, the four entrance, generally is one main entrance and the back is for the servant. Third, and in the Veneto is rather important, the barchessa or the portico is so far away, it's so in a different level. It's almost 30 meters and 10 meters deep. In the context of the Veneto is rather important because the noble of the Veneto in the 16 and 1500, they used to live with the property and the lands and the fields. In this case, the first owner is not Capra, probably you know, but is this man called Monsignor Paolo Almerico. He was, in a modern world, the public relation of the Pope. Coming back in Vicenza, he wants something completely different that never has done before. So only a man with a very deep culture and only the genius of Palladio, they met together and then joined the Rotonda. The unfortunate thing was that Palladio died 10 years after the project and Almerico died in 1590. So from 1592 on, and is a date that is sure because it's written up to the Mario Capra. In the line between the coat of arms and Marius Capra, there is that line. And in that you can see in Roman letter, 1592. In 1592, Mario Capra and Gabriele's son, Filius, bought the house from the Almerico family, Almerico, a legitimate son, and from this date on is the history of the Rotonda, and no more the Rotonda as Palladio wanted, because all the things, or fresco, or painting, because it's tempera, that you see inside, comes with the Capra family after the death of Palladio. I'm going to explain you later what is the feeling of Palladio inside, the nature, and most of all, the light. Important things to fix now in your mind is how the house is divided, free floor. By the time you're in, everything disappears. You don't know what's up and what's down because it's the servant life. The noble floor is only in the middle, and most of all, even it seems funny for you, this is a house meant to live only one person. Monsignor Paolo Almerico, a man involved in the church, that works for the Pope in the public life, and at the end of his life he wants this to celebrate and so on. What the Capra family did is the fresco and used the house for festa and representation and public relations. At the end of 1800, the Capra family became in a very critical period, political and economical, and they adapt the upper floor that was storage for granary and became more room. In the time that my grandfather bought the house, 1912, the house was completely unlived, completely empty, and in very critical condition. So he did all what he can to leave the house, and he found these apartment in one way on the upper floor. It means separate wall, wooden separate wall, and wooden ceiling, and nothing else. In the period of 1973 on, all the big odyssey of the restoration. All the roof has been done exactly as in the 1600. All the surface of the outside is the original marmorino. The original marmorino is meant to use the beeswax to make it waterproof. It means to use the linseed oil to melt the quartz dust that absorb completely the light of the sun. This seems dirty white. Now we go over and it seems bright yellow because it's the way that the sun hits the surface and absorb completely the light of the sun. You come back if you have the time here at 6:30. This is going to be very strong yellow in March or in April. But at the end of June is strong orange. And in the 1st of January is white shining. So depends the season, depends the inclination of the sun is always changing decoration. But please, if you have any kind of question, please stop me, because it's your interest to know about the house. Another nice element to know is that the house is without foundation, is based on the rocks. I'm going to show you a few veins of rocks that comes up, and they use it to base the house. Only the column, the arch, and the portico are made on brick. All the other wall is made of something that we call agglomerato. It means stone, rocks, wooden, bad cook brick, all in 1.20, 1 meter, and then 2 lines of brick, and then again, and so that. So to save as many brick as they could, because brick was a rich element for Vicenza. And then the marmorino as a surface. Do we want we go around or immediately inside? Inside.